know, what makes me happy, and that's success to me. Running for the next 4 years and raising money and you get tired, your arm gets tired.
It's a big goofball, big complexity.
Oh my God!
So, where would you like to start?
Really?
Really?
What's more interesting for you, the daddy issues or the drugs?
You know, I was surprised. It's always surprising, even in the creative world of Hollywood or show business, when somebody can imagine you as something that you haven't already played before. I keep my overhead really low. I own my apartment and my car, and I'm not want for anything else, so I'm able to just do the things that I want to do that are interesting to me.
2 years later, I got an email saying, great news, we got the funding, we're gonna make this movie. And I replied all, and I wrote, yay! And I pressed send, and I was standing in my bathroom, and I just slowly spiraled into a ball on the bath mat of my floor, and I just suddenly had like a full body panic attack. And I just started shaking, and I was thinking, I can't do this. I can't do this. What if, you know, I panicked so much, and I was just, what if I blow it? What if I can't do it? What if I'm embarrassed myself? What if I'm terrible? And I kind of stopped, and I looked outside of myself a second and thought, well, this is exactly where Lainey lives. She lives in that fear of what if, and I thought, oh, maybe I can do that. That was the micro budget. It was about $400,000 and 20 days, and it probably was conducive to the tone and the feel of the movie because it's a kind of a raw movie, and it was very raw. I found that in between scenes I was just sitting with all these like feelings on my lap. You know, I felt like a toddler that didn't know what to do with their feelings and pulled hair. I saw myself acting out in ways that I wasn't like me. You know, like, there's no coffee? How is there no coffee? Coffee's free. It's water and coffee. How could there be not coffee for the crew? You know, and then I'm just like, who is this person? I went on a little apology tour.
Is that how you want to raise your kids? Yeah, that's how I want to raise my kids. Thanks for the help, you condescending.
I was going to ask you about that thing on
How am I doing?
You're doing good.
With comedians is that they became funny as a way to survive their childhood. They say if you live in the past, it's depression. If you live in the future, it's anxiety, and that's why we have to be in the moment, you know, ideally. You know, Mother Teresa didn't walk around complaining about her thighs. She had things to do. You may think I'm about to cry, but I was holding in a prayer.
Mine's boring. My dad left when I was 9. That's the whole story. He kissed me goodnight, and that's the last time I saw him. So, drugs?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
There's a 25-minute documentary attached to the Shining DVD. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
That Kubrick's daughter made, like, while they were shooting. And Jack Nicholson says something that always stuck with me, which was, he said, you know, if I have an idea for a way to do a scene, and the director, I'm not a very good impressionist, is that good, Jack? And the director has a different idea, I always go with the director, because then I don't become predictable. And I thought, oh, that's interesting, and And I did kind of like, I would have instincts towards something, and if Adam would have totally different instincts, I tried to always go with him. Thank you so much.
Okay, you got pretend I'm not here.
Closing?
Give him a hard time, just do it.
Be careful, this guy has no upper body strength.
He's got weak upper body strength, he has a forgetful brain.
Together, they're a cameraman.
On record.